What's going on, Minecraft fans? My name is Shiloh, and welcome back to Minecraft Temple Fortune Days. This is day 2, where we're catching up to what I got to in my last attempt. Let's begin with day 4.
Here we are, day 4, the story day. And for this first clip, I decided I would start the bridge to the end portal. Now I know what you're all thinking. Shiloh, your gear is terrible, you don't have any armor. You should not be doing this, you could die. And well, yes, you are right on all fronts. The reason I'm doing this so early is because I have to catch up to my last attempt. And to do that, I have to do things faster than I normally would. Starting the bridge on day 4 is what I have to do to ensure days could go way faster and I could catch up with no issues. However, this bridge is not a one-to-one remake from the last attempt. It is instead a shortcut that leads to the cave, which will make this the better and faster version of the bridge to the end portal, which means time will be saved. Lots of time. Maybe. Hypothetically. Anyways, after I went off my first stack of sandstone, I went back to base to my starter chest to collect 3 more stacks of it, which, while not enough to make it to the cave, is a substantial amount that got me about, I would say, 60% there. When I went back, the Wanderer Trader got on my bridge. I to see if his bridge was good, and it was not, so I hit him off my bridge and tell him to never return, which worked until the next day. But anyways, I continued building my bridge way faster than I did in my last attempt, due to the fact that I was not crouching everywhere. I only crouched when there was a drop, where if I didn't try to speed bridge spear, I probably would have fell off. Not taking any damage, of course, but waste time having to go back to the bridge and then redo it. Which is why I only stopped crouching when there wasn't a drop, since all I had to do was place the block right underneath it and jump on it, which is easy enough, unless you're just really stupid. But I doubt any of you are. Anyways, I continue building my nice shortcut, remembering scuffly where my original left me. Basically, I was doing this based just off memory, not actual video clips. I didn't want to rewatch my last attempt to basically copy it. That would have been boring. So luckily, with my photographic memory, the path to the cave, I submitted. I decided at first I was gonna zigzag, but I decided no. I would simply crouch and make it to the edge of this terracotta mountain. It'll look better and probably be faster too. And, I don't have to crouch when I'm walking on this bridge. Just sprint when the mobs start going after me. I spotted the cave where I was my last attempt, and when my last stack of sandstone kept building to the edge of this terracotta mountain, really hoping that I would have enough to be at least 80% there. Now, with this terracotta mountain, there was a bit of issue with the bridge, that being some sand, which with a shovel is not really an issue at all. But what did become an issue is when I accidentally placed my sandstone in the wrong place, wasting time. So I tried to get back all of this to make sure it was just for the bridge. And for the last one, I tried to get a bit creative using some red sand to stop the block from falling to pick it up. Unfortunately, this plan failed miserably when I just got it, took some unnecessary fall damage, and then went back up with the red sand to continue the bridging. Which started going this way for some unknown reason. I'll explain later. The weather just changed, and only here, which is the first time I've ever seen Minecraft do that. But before that happened, I decided to pick up some of the terracotta off this mountain to use it to bridge. I'll probably do this again when I get back after running another stack, since it will save me and you some nice time. I didn't get too much of these terracottas. I got like about 45, which gets me about 65% there. And it's really nice colors. Yeah, the strange weather started to rain, and the mob started to spawn below me. Luckily, thanks to me being so high up, they didn't see me. And when I finished bridging off camera, I went back to base for one last thing for day 4, which is to go into the cave to get some iron. And I start getting those better tools for the nether, blah blah blah. Now, I know how dangerous this cave is. I've been in here 3 times. I practically remember most other locations. What I do remember, though, is automatically being attacked by a creeper. That's never happened. Luckily, thanks to me being an expert creeper dodger most of the time, I took these 2 adversaries out, which I'm pretty sure blew up iron ingot I wanted to get. But not letting that get to me, I decided to get this big old coal ravine, because for some reason, coal and iron are the most common things to get in a cave. These things just spawn by the buttload, and I don't know why. I don't know why. It is way too easy. I get coal being easy, but iron, that shouldn't be easy. That should be mightily hard. But putting all those weird mechanisms aside, I think about like 20 coal from this. I then continue going this path to get all the iron, which there is not much this side, but it is a substantial amount. But before I had to do that, I had to go refix my cave exit, which unfortunately, I got attacked by a zombie villager. I don't know how a villager got down here, but not here, and I placed down the broken ladders that the creepers broke, realizing that I was missing two. So now we'll deal with later after I finish getting all the iron. So I continue going forward, fighting the mob that came my way, which there wasn't too much, except for all those usuals, and creepers, which... Anyways, the skeleton started shooting at me, and I knew that I had to wait for it to come to me. But for the first time ever, a skeleton shot a spider, and I saw them fight each other. This is the first time I've ever seen a skeleton fight a mob that wasn't a zombie. And after the spider's noble sacrifice, I ran, taking 2 shots to their face, finally finishing the skeleton. I then finished his gold zombie because you ain't tripped out, my boy. I am. Unfortunately, he only dropped the golden helmet, which I never wear. I probably never will. So, your trip was not the best. I started collecting my iron, being surprised that there was a fiber fiend here the entire time that I missed in every of my attempts. Luckily, the 3 attempts allow you to not miss so much. You'll still miss some, of course, but it's always there's always that key eye moment you get. Sound like a try to become human main character. Anyways, I continue mining the coal and iron and jet type because if you're mining copper, stop right now. My guy, copper. You know this thing ain't beautiful or good. You really think you really scared of some lightning in Minecraft? Bro, the only thing lightning does in Minecraft is burn some things down. You got daily level flint and steel and TNT, my boy. You're all guilty of arson. I'm guilty of arson too, but I'm not as guilty as y'all, okay? Anyways, I ended this cave adventure with 23 irons. Some I got off screen because I simply can't show all this mining forever for video reasons. Anyways, day 5, base change day. And for this, I started with making a 2nd floor of my sand temple to make it more of a house. When running there though, I got attacked by a husk, which jump scared me in real life. Not sure how it got in here though. But now I went upstairs to start the first thing, carving out the pre-existent roof. While doing that though, I had to deal with a couple of husks. There was not too many since it was daytime, but still they wasted time because if I tried to carve the thing while having to dodge them, that would have been super annoying, and I probably would have just let it kill me, to be honest. That's a lie, but I would have let it hit me at least 3 times. I started with the sandstone portion of it, since you may not notice it, but actually, breaking sandstone with a stone pickaxe is about 1 centimeter faster than breaking sand with a stone shovel. I know, use this information you'll never use and will never care or will never ever notice. But when you're editing like this, especially multiple times, since I gotta keep redoing these takes when I mess up my lines, you tend to notice these stuff. You tend to notice some too much of your own good, like a game theorist, Tom. Anyways, I continue doing it to my pickaxe broke, which confused me in real life. I keep forget that pickaxes in this game have durability. So I made a quick one of my replacements, which was a bad replacement. I got the job done, but it was so slow. I'm pretty sure some new story quests on Fortnite got released. Which, but then recorded for you, it did not. It got released a couple days after. The Illusionist, I did those good quests. I just hate that Mysterio was defeated in freaking quests and not a loading screen map change or event, because Mysterio is a GOAT Spider-Man villain, and having him defeat like a normal champ is not how you do Mysterio, even though he was a side villain. And nor my Fortnite rant. Sorry, I talk about the game too much. I nearly cleared out all the sandstone witnesses when I picked us, and I thought I was actually gonna do it. Then out of nowhere, finishing up mining the roof, a creeper came at me. I made a dodge at the last second not get hit, but I somehow forgot the creeper made a big gaping hole. So after my wooden pickaxe broke again, I was to make a replacement, checking my limit to see that I still got pretty much a lot of time. So I continued breaking it, where with the last 3, I embarrassingly fell through the gaping hole. I shouldn't really patch up this hole, but I was just gets too focused on trying to carve out this entire roof. But letting that embarrassing fall aside, I managed to finish up the top part, having to deal with the side walls, where I first started with covering up the gaping hole so that embarrassing fall will never happen again. And which means, anytime you repost this on Twitter, you do the same clip over and over again. Gotcha, suckers. Anyways, but for this, I decided I would both do the sandstone and the regular sand, which is way more annoying. Because it's everywhere, including on the terrain, which is still somehow connected to the roof. I don't know why the sand temple has it like that. I'm pretty sure it's probably like one of the few to do it. But with a stone shovel, it's not too much complaint. Since sand in this game looks like cheese. Like, it looks like cheese big time, but cheese don't exist in Minecraft for some reason. Let's stop talking about cheese. I decided to finally keep breaking this, seeing it fall down, keep always wondering in the back of my head, why is sand and gravity leading this game to have motherfucking gravity? Like, what happened to everything else having gravity, man? Why are sand and gravel the exception? Do you have a grudge? Did not have a grudge against sand and gravel? If so, that's a weird grudge, my guy. Whatever. I started dealing with the sand that was both on the roof and the terrain, which took me forced to realize that this sand is the terrain. I can't break it all, or the terrain will look so out of place. I might as well just green screen it, which I don't even have a green screen. I can't even do green screen content until like I'm like 20 or something. I don't know how much green and blue screen costs. Probably a lot, since everything else costs so much. Just do like normal standard videos. But after my shovel broke, I made 12 sticks to make some backup stone shovels. I went back to base to get a stack of cobblestone, so that I would always have stone tools for any time I need to change my base. But now, thanks to modern day, I got iron tools to do all that now. I probably shouldn't waste my iron tools on base changes, but it's my series. What are you gonna do about it? Actively notable for it, he still ain't doing 100-day temples yet. Come on, man, he ain't doing it. But I will. In the most unprofessional way, because I don't have much time with it or PC. I'm on a PS5 that still don't have Bedrock, Hardcore Minecraft, or a next-gen version of Minecraft. So I'm pretty much on my wit's ends here, man. Anyways, I managed to finish up getting all the sand off the roof and all the sandstone. Seeing that finally we're seeing that the sand connects to the terrain. So I removed every bit of sand that was still technically connected to the roof because it was connected to sandstone blocks that were already on the roof, making it we get the connection right there. A big stretch of connection, but connection nonetheless. Almost spit there, sorry. I make sure that the terrain look as natural as possible. I'm not a terrain guy, but I try my best to make sure the terrain always fits. And it started with the outlines of the walls before placing the actual walls down. These walls should hypothetically keep any mob from getting there as long as they're light, which of course I light in every room like Blue the Notable, so no mob should be able to spawn on the second floor anymore. They should only be able to spawn outside or on the roof, which is still a problem, but at least they'll never jump scare me ever again. Maybe. The deal will have to be fixed on the next part. But luckily, with all the sandstone I got from mainly my starter chests and from all the carving I did, I had so much sandstone. I could have probably finished the second floor in these 3 clips, but I didn't want these clips to go longer than it did. I made these clips a bit too long, which is why 2 clips out of only 2 in this video were sped up. Because if I did, this video would have been like I think 21 minutes long. Which isn't a big issue per se, but I don't want my video to be over 21 minutes long. I want it to be 50 to 19 minutes. So, yeah, that's why these 2 clips are sped up, just so I can hit my target ranges. But it doesn't look like you're missing nothing. But you're not even missing anyways. It's just a fetch version of what you're seeing now. Me building out the walls for the second floor so that no mobs can stop spawning, so like the second floor can be safe. Now, what the second floor will turn into, we'll see. It won't be the same thing from the last attempt, which is a cobblestone room that I never used. we'll see what it turns into. I'm gonna just, actually, I got an idea. I'm gonna try to make it look just like a natural second floor, so, yeah. But as natural as this goes, this is honestly the most natural second floor this was ever gonna get. I'm gonna try to go to sleep, but thanks to the mouse being too close due to a thing that's good again, I went down to my cave entrance area to sleep there, which of course worked. Sorry for that.
Sixth combat day. For this, it was just some standard old skeletons and zombies. Now, I was banking on the skeletons shooting the zombies for cutting the fight, which that plan worked for the most part. Of course, some skeleton zombies still went for me, the fact that our brethren were getting damaged, but hey, a plan working is a plan working no matter how scuff it gets after the plan finishes. Anyways, that did not leave much skeletons and zombies alive due to all their infighting like a bunch of children. So with my iron tools I made off camera, I managed to go for them. Somehow though, with iron tools and a shield, I still almost got killed by a regular zombie. But the shield kept me alive until I got my bittersweet victory once again. Not being satisfied with that entirely and knowing that I couldn't just end the video just like that with such a short clip, just like the last attempt, I went to find anything else I could before the sun went up before I went to sleep. As far as Enderman, where my last attempt this Enderman done me in, I know exactly how to deal with an Enderman now, which means the only one being done in is him. Pause, you fucking weirdos. Anyways, just I was trying to do Enderman's movement, but this is the first time Enderman teleported so fast, and I'm pretty sure it actually lagged when teleporting, because look at this. Then I hit a cactus somehow, and I get the first hit, and running back to base, knowing that it'll be right behind me, being ready to sit at that front door and get it. Now, I was hearing the Enderman, and I knew I had to be fast, because if I messed up a single time, it could get drop on me. But I do somehow, though, the Enderman really couldn't follow me. It kept trying to go over the water phantom, which it kept teleporting back to. God damn it.
I'm not sure why it didn't exactly just follow me exactly, but after it hit some water, it disappeared forever. I was waiting for it to come. I was super prepared, but it just didn't come back. I thought for a second I might teleport to my base, but no, it just really disappeared. I was so confused I spoke in real life, which of course you can't hear me because my mic is muted, but for my last mob, I was trying to go for a drown in the water in my water again. Of course the water is his, but you're at my base, so it's also mine. Being happy that I got a never successful combat day.
And that, Minecraft fans, is the end of Minecraft Temples 3 Part 2. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did subscribe, like bell, click on notify, go on my TikTok, second channel, X account, wherever on the channel, Jack's channel, KB's channel, Clint's channel, it'll all be in the description, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I fumbled this week.